Hello, Professor. How are you? My name is Sydney Abrams, and for the Sense of Place field trip, I am going to be making the 10-minute video. And also, I will be staying local in my house because I'm not really ready to quite go out around other people yet, just because it's very scary with everything going on. And my parents have a lot of health issues, so we're trying to limit contact around people. My dad has congestive heart failure, so we're trying to be very careful. Okay, write down the 3 words that describe what you have felt when you had closed your eyes. So what I did is I went outside to my back porch and I sat in the chair and I closed my eyes. And the 3 words that came to me were joy, peace, and heat. So joy was the birds that are around my house. There are many birds around my house, and they chirp all the time, and I almost feel like they're singing when you go outside, so that just brings me a lot of joy to hear that. When there aren't any birds outside, it feels kind of weird because it's like something's a little off. And it brings peace because when you go outside, it's just very different than other places that you would go to. Like here I'm at my own home, so I feel comfortable, and I really feel at peace with everything going on in the world, so I just sit outside and it's just peaceful closing my eyes. And for heat, it is Florida. It's very hot out, so heat is definitely the first thing that comes to my mind. So I can't really help that. 2, when you were a child, did you spend time outside, or was your childhood spent indoors, and why? For me, I feel like when I was a child, it went a little bit of both ways. Like I would go outside because I moved from a few different houses, but like stayed local. So we would get like a basketball hoop in our community and we would go outside and play for a few with my family, and after that we would come inside because we would be tired. And also when I lived in the community, my mom and I, we would ride our bikes around the neighborhood, so that was a lot of fun. I used to do cheerleading when I was little. It was only for a few days. I got bit up by mosquitoes, so then I ended up just like quitting it. So yeah, I don't really remember a whole lot of being outside, just besides like those few things. Of course, when I was younger, we would go over swimming at my aunt's house, and then after the community house, we got our own home, and we had a pool in the back. So then we would have a bunch of people, friends and family, come over to swim. So yeah, when I was little, I would only go outside for maybe like 3 hours tops because I'm not really one to be outside. It's very hot out. I do not like the heat. I definitely prefer cold over heat, but you can't always get what you want. So, yeah. But most of the time I was definitely indoors. I'm not an outdoorsy person. I'm a very girly girl. I don't really do well with the heat. My hair frizzes up and I start sweating, and yeah. Was your time supervised, or did you get time to explore and imagine on your own? My time was definitely supervised by my parents. My parents weren't supposed to be able to have children, so then they're able to have me, so I am the miracle child. So they always wanted to make sure that I was okay. So everything that I've ever done in my life has been with my parents, anywhere from vacation to going out shopping or even going for a walk around the block. It was with them because plus it's like a family bonding time type of thing. I definitely love to have my parents around me, and especially when I'm outdoors, because like if something were to happen, like a lot of people go outside for a walk around the block and people can just come up and snatch them real quick. I have my parents with me, so I definitely feel a lot safer. Why is this distinction important? It basically just being able to spend time with my parents and creating memories together. That's very important for me, is creating memories. Anywhere from being inside to outside, I'd love to create memories that I can reflect on in years to come. How did your childhood experience with nature influence your relationship with the natural world today, and what does that relationship look like? So, since I wasn't really big into going outside a whole lot, just the few times that I mentioned, I didn't really know a whole lot about nature. I didn't really pay attention as much. I kind of just like went outside to go in the car or go inside real quick, take my dogs out, and then come back inside. So my relationship with it hasn't been very close, but I feel like over the years, as I'm going outside more to work out or play fetch with my dog in the yard outside, or to just even take them out so they can go do their thing, I feel like I've definitely paid attention more, and I feel like paying attention to your surroundings and the heat and everything like that's really important. So I definitely feel like it has increased over the years, my relationship with the natural world today. And do I experience biophilia or biophobia? I would definitely say that I'm more biophobia, just because there's a bunch of bugs outside. I'm not a bug person. I can't. I'm never a bug person. I'm very scared of a lot of insects like spiders, frogs, lizards, anything that crawls like that. I do not like it at all. It definitely scares me. I'm not a fan of it. I've always been scared of it. I probably always will be. So yeah, I definitely think I'm biophobia. I would love to be biophilia, but at the same time, I just don't think I can. Anytime I go outside, I just go out, do whatever I have to do, come back inside, so that way I can get back to whatever I was doing before that. Although I do like going outside when it is cold out. When it's cold out, I'll go sit outside on the porch, do my homework. I will go outside for longer periods of time just because I enjoy it more. The heat, I don't enjoy whatsoever. And now think about the people who are being affected by the challenges we are currently facing in this country and around the globe. It's definitely terrible what people are being affected by. Reflect on this moment in time through the lens of sustainability. Sustainability to me is very, very important. How can we take care of each other in better ways? In my opinion, I feel like we could take care of each other in many better ways. I feel like in sustainability words, we stop leaving trash and plastic everywhere. People tend to just throw it in the road, throw it in the grass, throw it in the water. It's really, really sad, because not only does it look bad for the environment, and is it bad for the environment, but it's also bad for the animals that live in that environment. For example, people have drinks, they have a water bottle, or they have a wrapper. So they finish what they're eating and they finish that water bottle, and then they take it, they throw it in the water, throw it in the grass, throw it in the road. And it's really sad, because then that's how animals get stuck inside the plastic. And that really just makes the environment not good. It doesn't help anything, it just makes things worse. So we can take care of each other in better ways, sustainability ways, by recycling and throwing our trash away in the garbage. And my individual part in that is to recycle. Anytime I eat something, and if it's plastic, I throw it right in the recycle bin. or if I have trash, I throw it right in the trash. I make sure that I always, if I drop something, I will pick it up off the floor and go throw it in the trash wherever I am. I do not just leave trash on the floor. I don't believe in that whatsoever. So that is how we can help with sustainability. I'm actually doing my part right now. I just poured this bottled water into my Yeti, and now I'm coming over to the side of my house to put it in the recycling bin. And so recycle bin it goes.